Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, as we enter into the month of March and a fresh new spring season, I know we are all ready for some more sunshine, longer days, and the general liveliness that spring brings. To herald the beginning of the spring season and our quickly approaching summer season, today we'll be talking about a variety of spring programs as well as our summer activity guide. Joining me for the first portion of our show today to talk about several of our upcoming spring community events and our summer activity guide is our programming superintendent, Laurie Kamunen, and recreation specialist, Erin Williams. Hello, ladies. Thank you for joining us today.
Great to be here.
Absolutely.
Well, there's no shortage of activity coming up under the wing of the programming division with Williamson County Parks and Recreation. I often wonder when you all rest. There's just back-to-back weekends of events coming up, plus you just released a 40-page summer activity guide that is full of programs taking place from late May to early August, and tons of stuff for us to talk about today. We are going to jump right in with a couple of our spring community events, and we'll start off talking about some of our performing art events. There's always been a performing arts division within the programming division of Williamson County Parks and Recreation, and over the past couple of years, with the addition of the Williamson County Performing Arts Center at Academy Park, we've really seen this program flourish.
Absolutely.
Tons of programs and opportunities for people to be involved in a variety of theatrical programs and entertainment events at the Performing Arts Center. One particular thing that we do want to let people know about is a new production coming to the Williamson County Performing Arts Center. AD Players will be presenting The Chronicles of Narnia Tuesday, March the 12th. They have one public show that's going to be held at 6:30 p.m. that evening. Tickets are only $15 for our floor seats and $10 for our stadium seats. If you have an interest in checking out this great production, you can visit us at wcparksandrec.com. Click on the link under facilities for the Performing Arts Center to get tickets for this great production. And then the department is doing a wonderful sponsored event at the Performing Arts Center this spring, and partnering with an organization that we've done several events with that have always been very successful for us. It's going to be a special Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Laurie, I know Dreams Do Come Princesses, so get all of that out there, is an organization you've worked with in the past. I know you're happy to do so again. Tell us a little bit about this event.
Yeah, we've had a great relationship with Dreams Do Come True. They provided princesses and mermaids and pirates at several of our different pool events and different special event activities. This one will be held at the Enrichment Center, which is next to the Williamson County Library. And this is going to encompass all different types of activities. Alice, the Mad Hatter, the Queen of Hearts, and the White Rabbit will all be in attendance. So kids can get their pictures with all of them. And the White Rabbit is a great stand-in for the Easter Bunny if you don't want to wait in line for Easter Bunny pictures at the mall. So we encourage lots of families to come to that. But there will be a mini fashion show that's sponsored by the Purple Butterfly. They're going to do crafts and snacks and actually have an egg hunt. So we encourage kids to bring their basket. We'll do that out on the field behind the Performing Arts Center. But it's going to be a really fun afternoon, a very formal tea with real china, and they're going to make it a very special event. So we would love to see lots of families out there. We had a great attendance in January for the Snowflake Sing-Along, so we're hoping to have the same kind of turnout for this event as well.
Perfect. Well, this event is coming up on Saturday, April the 6th. It is from 2 to 5 p.m. A 3-hour event sounds long, but you have so many individual activities that are packaged into this program. It will be an afternoon full of fun and excitement for everyone involved. This is a program for children and adults.
Absolutely.
Tickets are currently available now. They are $15 per child, $10 per adult, and they're available online through our website at wcparksandrec.com.
Correct.
Another department event that we have coming up this spring is a really fun event. This is just our second year to offer it, but we're very excited about our second annual Poochapalooza that's coming up in the Nolensville community the last weekend in March. And Erin, I know this is an event you are very much involved in and very excited about. Tell us a little bit about the structure of this event and what you have planned for Poochapalooza.
Yeah, so it's a great event. We'll have multiple pet-related vendors set up in the parking lot, everything from like pet stores to, healthy dog food and things like that. We'll also have Four Paws Pastries on hand, which will be a dog treat food truck for the dogs. And as well as that, we'll have a dog show going on, and they include competitions: best dressed, best competition, or best bark, best retriever. And it'll be really great.
A fun time for all. And then our friends from the Williamson County Animal Center are also going to be involved as well.
Yes, they will. Yeah, it'll be great. Adoptable dogs will be on site. So, if you bring your furry friend to compete and you see another dog you'd like to bring home with you, you can more than happy to bring it home with you.
Or even for those who are maybe in the market for a furry friend. Yes. So, and it's an open community event for anyone to attend, regardless of if they have an animal that they're entering into the dog show or not. It's just a fun afternoon at the Nolensville Bark Park. It's coming up on Saturday, March the 30th, from 12 noon to 3 p.m. For people who might not be familiar, though, with the Nolensville Bark Park, tell us where that's located.
It is located at the Nolensville Ballpark. So it's located across from the school. If you go down Rocky Fork Road, you'll go that way and you'll run straight into the park.
So it is a separate physical location from where the Nolensville Rec Center is?
Yes.
Yeah. So just go a little bit further down Nolensville Road and turn on Rocky Fork Road, and we're across from the school there. So join us at the Nolensville Park, at the Nolensville Bark Park. It's kind of the front section of the park when you get there. It's very easy to find, to have a wonderful time at the Nolensville Bark Park. While this is an event that's open and free for the community to attend, for individuals who are interested in participating in the dog show, we do have some advanced registration and a participation fee.
Yes, we do that, and that's just to cover costs, to bring in supplies and everything for the event itself. But the good thing about it is that $10 participation fee covers every dog gets a participation ribbon as well as a little baggie full of treats. So no one will feel left out.
And then we also, our sponsors are doing some great door prizes too, so people that are attending can participate and turn in their information and everything to hopefully win a door prize.
Fun for everyone. I know for the individuals who are putting their dog in the dog show, though, we also do have some, I don't want to say restrictions, but conditions on the types of animals that can enter the dog show.
Yes, they must be vaccinated for rabies, and they must show proof of vaccination, whether it be a rabies tag or a certificate. So that's the major thing.
Keeping it safe for everybody.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, this is going to be a wonderful afternoon at the Nolensville Park. Again, our second annual Poochapalooza is coming up on Saturday, March the 30th. It's an afternoon event from 12 to 3 p.m. If you're interested in registering your dog for the dog show or one of the competitions, information is currently available through our website for that as well. You can register at wecparksandrec.com. And then again, it also is open to the community. Even if you don't have a pet that you want to enter into one of our competitions, it's going to be a great day for animal lovers in general, just to come out, enjoy the expo, meet and greet with our vendors. If you're looking to adopt, talk to our friends at the Williamson County Animal Center. They're very excited to be joining us for this event as well. And then I know you have a couple of businesses, some great community sponsors who have stepped up to help you produce this year's Poochapalooza event. Tell us who they are.
Yes, we have Camp Bow in Smyrna, which is a pet boarding business. And we also have My Second Home, who is another pet boarding business in Franklin. So that way, if you're coming from Smyrna for the dog show, you have somewhere to board your pet. Or if you're coming from Franklin, you have somewhere to board your pet, so check them out.
Yes, and we greatly appreciate their help and sponsorship with this event, and look forward to seeing you all at this wonderful program. And then one more community event to talk about before we move on into our summer activity guide. We have our annual Mother-Son Ball. It's coming up the first weekend in April, April 6th. It's going to be held at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. Yeah, I feel like for the first half of the year, you guys have been in father-daughter dance mode for several weeks, producing 4 events at multiple Williamson County Parks and Recreation Centers over the past couple of weeks. And even though we get so entrenched in these programs, we don't forget about the other side of the
That's
family.
right.
And we have a really fun event to offer for moms and their sons.
Yes, and just because it's at the Longview Rec Center doesn't mean it's only open to Spring Hill residents. It's definitely a community event. Anybody throughout the county is welcome to register for this and attend at that location. But it is a fun night. In the past, the last couple of years, we've done a glow-in-the-dark dance, and so this year we decided to change up the theme with the second Lego movie coming out and being really popular. We've kind of transferred that over to a Lego themed mother-son dance activity, and it should be lots of fun because of course the main song in the Lego movie is "Everything is Awesome." So moms want to get out and have an awesome evening with their boys and have a good time.
And I'm sure it will be awesome.
Absolutely.
It always is. This is an event for young boys 4 to 12, and their mom, their grandmother, an aunt, just
Older
anyone,
sister.
older sister,
Yeah.
whoever they feel like sharing that night with. It's from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. and again, it is at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. Registration is currently open through our website. The cost to participate is $18 per couple, and then is it $12 for each additional?
Actually, it's just $6.
$6.
So for some reason, the active online makes it appear to be $12, but it's just a $6 charge for any additional. So if you have 2 boys, 3 boys, or whatever, it's just $6 for the additional ones.
For the additional ones as well. Awesome. And again, you can register online through our website for that fun event as well. So between the end of March and the first weekend in April, you guys definitely have your work cut out for you. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
A lot of fun. All right, let's bridge over into the summer activity guide. This is something, Laurie, I know your staff's been working on for months. Pretty much when everyone was in the holiday mind frame, your staff was in this summer mind frame.
Absolutely.
Getting all of the planning and preparation prepared so that we could release our summer activity guide the 1st of February.
Yes.
It's been out for a couple of weeks now. Like we talked about in the beginning of the show, our summer activity guide is a 40-page document of nonstop summer fun with a variety of different kinds of programs for kids and teens. We have our general summer day camp information in there, Camp Will, nature programs at Timberland Park, sports camps, dance, cheer, and tumbling camps with our Rhythm and Spirit program, performing arts and theater camps, like we also talked about the first half of the show and how our department's really expanding those opportunities for young children. We have Jeeps trips, Board and Buster day trips, and then a ton of specialty themed camps in a variety of interests and for different age levels. We have camps spread out all over Williamson County in Fairview, Franklin, Nolensville, and Spring Hill. Just really the best way to get an idea of what's coming up. I mean, there's only so many words we can use to describe the summer activity guide, is to go onto our website. There's a digital copy from the homepage of our website, or there are some limited print copies available in our main recreation facilities that people can pick up. If you're like me, you still need something to hold in your hand, to dog ear, to highlight, to circle things on, to help you keep track of just what's going on in life. So those printed copies in the rec centers are available as well.
Yes, they're going quickly.
They do. They tend to go very, very quickly. We do want to talk a little bit about some of these great summer camp programs, though. There's so much. That we put this guide out several weeks prior to the start of registration so that parents and adults have a chance to digest it all.
Absolutely.
And really have a chance to kind of break it down and figure out, what are we going to do this summer? Because it's not. I mean, some of us are still shaking off our holiday kind of haze, and we're like, oh, summer? We have to think about summer?
Oh, but we start getting phone calls early. That's why we have worked really hard the last 2 years to put out the information earlier than we had in the past, because parents were already contacting saying, I'm already looking for things to go ahead and try to schedule out our calendar for the summer. So the guide coming out in February has been very beneficial, and we're glad to now have a 40-page full of activities and things to be able to share with the community. Absolutely.
One of the staples of our summer activities is our general summer day camp. is a program that's been in existence for over 20 years through Williamson County Parks and Recreation. We have 2 sites where we'll be doing General Summer Day Camp again this year, correct?
Yes, we'll be at Nolansville with Erin. She helps us run the program in that facility at the Nolansville Recreation Center. And then we're also at Walnut Grove Elementary again this coming summer.
So a wonderful day camp, Monday through Friday, for children ages 5 to 12. Basically, for our 5-year-olds, though, we do have a cutoff for when they need to be turning 6. So it's basically a child who's just finished kindergarten.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
And again, information's available through the guide about that, the registration process, and our weekly fees.
Correct. And we do offer financial assistance as well.
Yes. And then one of the programs we want to spend a little bit more time talking about today are our day trips. We, in my opinion, do a wonderful job in offering some really great one-time day trips. You know, they're not tons of commitment where you're locking into something for multiple weeks, but you have those opportunities to schedule some fun getaways for your kids over the course of the summer. We have 2 field trip-based programs, Jeeps and Boredom Busters.
Correct.
They're set up for different types of trips and different age groups. So why don't we jump in and start talking about those and some of the fun things that they're going to be doing this summer.
Okay, great. So our Jeeps program are for the older kids ages 11 to 15. These are a little bit more adventurous type trips. So they include things like canoeing, whitewater rafting, zip lining, things of that nature. So a little bit more on the adventurous side, which is why we take the older population. But this year we're really excited. We've created some new packages so you can pay for all 10 trips up front and get a significantly reduced price on those, and also get a little goodie bag with a Jeeps t-shirt and other great essentials for field tripping. And so we're excited to offer that and encourage people to check out those new pass prices. In addition to the 10 trip price, we also have it broken down to like a pick 5. So you can go through all 10 trips and then pick out 5 of your favorites and get a discounted price on those as well. Or you can just sign up individually as you go throughout the summer. So we try to make it as easy for people to pick a trip and enjoy a good time. But we found that a lot of parents, you know, it's not everybody's working and not everybody needs to have a place to put their child Monday through Friday. But their children do love the options of being able to go on trips and having fun with their friends out and about. So it's a great opportunity for people to sign up individually for that.
And then Boredom Busters, a lot of great one-day field trips, but for a broader age group of children. So these are actually trips that children 6 up to age 15 can participate in.
Correct. So we do open this up a little bit more, and these are the types of trips that are a little bit more similar to what we offer within our day camp program. We have so many people that in our camp program would show up just on field trip days. So we realized field trips are definitely a draw for people to participate. So about 4 years ago, we started offering these as standalone opportunities for kids to have activity to do. And the first year, we only had 11, 12, 13 kids on some trips, and now we're maxing out at 60 on some of these trips. So it's really grown over the last couple of years in popularity. And we definitely encourage people to sign up early for these.
Absolutely. And there is more detailed information about the Jeeps and Boredom Buster field trips, plus all of our summer offerings in that summer activity guide. And there's pricing information, locations, days, dates, times, all that good stuff. Registration begins for the majority of our summer activity guide programs on March 1st. And we'll basically continue until programs fill. So definitely encourage you to go online, search through that guidebook, pick and choose the things that you think your child might be interested in. Really the sky's the limit with this. We started sitting down with our daughter this week and being like, what do you think you want to do this summer? Because there's just so many options. And I love the kind of flexibility that you guys put into these programs where it's just, you can sign up for one thing, you can sign up for 100 things. It's really up to you and how you want to do it. It's open all to the public. You don't have to have a Williamson County Parks and Recreation pass or anything like that to be able to participate in these programs. So they're really open to any individual within the community. There are some restrictions on for like the day camp programs and things like that, but it's still very a very open, accessible program for a ton of people to participate in. So we encourage you to go online, research this information, get more information about our summer programs as well as all of the great spring community events that we have coming up, and join us at one of these events in the future. We'd love to see you.
Absolutely.
Ladies, thank you both so much for your time today. Wish you the best of luck with all your future endeavors, and I hope we see you again soon.
Absolutely. We would love to come back.
Yep, look forward to it.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be talking about more upcoming spring programs offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department.
Hi, Williamson County. Ever wonder why a school bus is yellow? I'm Deputy Jonathan Cooey with the Williamson County Sheriff's Office, and I have an important message for you. When you're out driving and see the yellow school bus, slow down, pay attention, use caution. There's nothing that you're doing or no place you're going that's more important than the lives inside this bus. Already this year across the United States, too many lives have been lost at bus stops due to people being in a hurry and not paying attention. So please, use caution when you see a school bus on the road.
It's yellow for a reason.
I know, right?
Williamson County Schools and the Williamson County Sheriff's Office want to remind you to be on the lookout for the big yellow bus.
Welcome back to It's About You. Today we're talking about some of our upcoming March programs that are offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. For the last segment of our show today, we're going to take a few minutes to talk to our trail supervisor at Timberland Park, Michael Culbreth, about his upcoming March programs. Hi, Michael. Great to see you again.
Hi, Kerri. Thanks for having me.
Always love having you come by to talk about Timberland Park.
Yeah.
Our magical little spot on the historic Natchez Trace. The day that Timberland Park was added into the system of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department was truly a special day, because from the day that we opened that park, it just has been nothing but a blessing to this community, to our department, to the individuals that visit it. I mean, it is all rainbows and sunshine when you go to Timberland Park.
You can't have too much nature in your life, so yeah, absolutely.
It's a wonderful, wonderful place to be. You know, spring is certainly one of our fondest seasons at Timberland Park, and it's a great time, like you said, to get out into nature, to experience the outdoors, you know, as Mother Nature's starting to wake up from her winter hibernation, and so much to see there.
Yes.
Our buttercups or daffodils, or whatever you like to call them, are starting to come up around our house, and my daughter says something about them every morning as we are leaving to go to school. And I was like, well, if you want to see a lot of buttercups,
Yeah, you can come to Timberland, that's right.
I was like, we need to go to Timberland. I said, they have a whole trail lined with buttercups.
We do, yeah. The Leapersport Gardening Club came out a couple of years ago, right when the park first opened, and planted thousands of bulbs along a couple of our trails, and they're all blooming right now, so come on down,
It's a magical thing for sure. So many wonderful things that we can say about Timberland Park, you know, just from the nature that surrounds it, the trails that are there, the staff there, the interpretive center, the butterfly garden. It just kind of goes on and on. But what we want to focus in on today are your March programs.
Yes.
You really are building a very strong following with the department programs that we conduct at Timberland Park. And in March, you're probably doing two of your regular favorites.
Right.
With a guided hike and a mammal pelts conversation and display.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about those events and what you've got coming up in a couple weeks.
Sure. So the hike is the first program in the month, and that's on March 8th. That's a Friday at 2:30 p.m. It'll be around a mile in length, roughly. And one thing, if y'all have ever been out to Timberland before, you know what we've got a lot of is hills. Now, this hike will not be super duper hilly. We're not going up and down a ton of hills, but you really can't avoid them while you're out there. You're going to have some hills.
It's just part of the natural topography of
part
that
of
area.
it. That's right. But this is one of our easier hikes. It's good for a whole wide range of ages. And along the way, we'll talk about different things. I mean, at that point, different flowers will be coming, different wildflowers should be coming up by then. The leaves will be budding out as well. We'll talk about different plants that we see, some of the stories behind them, their life history, as well as the different animals we may or may not see as we walk. It's kind of hit or miss if you actually see a ton of animals. But we'll have discussions about the history of the park, not only more modern times from when it became a park onward, but also as far back as 100 years ago. So we'll have discussions about the history and that sort of thing. And give people a greater appreciation for what the park's all about.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like the majority of the programs that we do at Timberland Park, it's a free event.
Yep,
We do
absolutely.
ask, though, that individuals register in advance just so our staff's able to plan.
Right, and
for
if
the right
it
size
can be
group.
as simple as a call out to the park just to let us know, even just so we have a rough head count, because there is kind of a max that we like to keep things at around 30 people. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the following Friday, March 15th, you have your Mammal Pelts of Tennessee program.
Yeah, so that'll be at 4 p.m. on that Friday. And that day, we will have a number of different mammal pelts, which in case you don't know what that is, it's animal skin with the fur still attached. And so we'll talk about a whole wide range of some of the native mammals in Tennessee. And I won't tell you everything we had, just so it's a surprise, but we have
Yeah, you don't want to
something.
give it all away.
No, but a couple of things we've got are a raccoon, a coyote, and others, but we won't, again, I don't want to spoil everything for you, but it's really good. It's good for the entire family, any age really, because this is a good opportunity for you to actually be able to touch these animals
In a safe
without,
way.
in a safe way, without the potential danger of getting bitten or
Anything
whatever.
else that could happen
Yeah, right.
in nature.
Right.
This is also another free event that we just ask people to register for as well, so we can properly plan. You can get more information about these programs through our website at wcparksandrec.com. If you go up under Facilities and Parks and click on Timberland Park, information is there, as well as a link to register online.
Right.
And then the last little bit of news that we want to let people know about in March is we will be adopting our spring summer hours.
Right. So that will happen on Sunday, March 10th, when daylight savings time begins. So as of March 10th, we'll be open from 9 a.m., that's the same time year-round, until 6 p.m. And so that'll give folks a couple of extra hours to come out to the park after work or whatever, and that will be 7 days a week. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Sunday through Saturday.
That's right. So that'll be happening pretty soon as well, which
Great.
is good because the days are getting longer. People want to be outside.
Of
so.
course they do. We're all ready. Trust me.
Yeah, for sure.
We are all ready.
Right.
Well, we hope you'll join us at one of our March programs. Again, more information is available through our website. You can also get details about other spring programs
Right.
happening at Timberland Park, as well as additional information that you might need for the park as well.
Right.
And there's also a link from our website to follow us on Facebook. We have a wonderful Timberland Park Facebook page where we share a lot of great information about the park and other upcoming programs
Yes.
at the park. So follow us there as well. Stay in tune with Timberland Park and all the great things going on there.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you.
All right, well, as we close today, we have a lot of events and activities coming up and a lot of fun to look forward to. Information about all of our department programs and activities, again, is available through our website at wcparksandrec.com. Also, be sure to follow us through our social media channels on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube for additional information, photos, and videos of all of our exciting offerings, like auditions for the Bells of Franklin. The Bells are a new female vocal trio, and we're currently looking for a pop vocalist to add to our group. Additional information is online about how you can apply to become a part of this group, or you can contact our Williamson County Performing Arts Center Director, Victoria Reed, at 615-786-0186. She's at extension 2515. Also through our website, you can get information about our summer employment opportunities. We didn't get a chance to talk about this when Laurie and Erin were on the show earlier, but with the great variety of summer programs we offer, also come a lot of summer job employment opportunities. So if you're looking for a summer job or a temporary seasonal position, go online there to get some more information about that as well. I want to thank you guys for joining us for today's show. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.